Did you lose or forget the enable password to your switch? In this video, I'm going to show you what you need to do to reset the switch to factory default settings if you have physical access to the device. You will need a switch. Mine is a 3750. You will need a console cable, either a serial or a USB. You will also need a computer with a terminal emulator, like PuTTY. I'm using Minicom. Once you've got everything connected and your terminal emulator is open, try one last time to log in with your enable password. If it fails, you'll be prompted with the bad password prompt. At this point, what we need to do, go to your switch and press the button. This part takes about 10 seconds. You're going to start to see it flash. And once you see it stop flashing, return back to your console. You will see a message on the console saying that a reload was requested. The switch will then, at this point, continue to boot up.
While the switch is continuing to boot, I wanted to share with you a few use cases why you would want to run this procedure. Let's say that you want to remove an undesirable configuration that might be present in the switch. It's a very fast process to just do a factory reset and bring it back to the defaults. Use case number 2. Let's say that over the years, you've been making modifications to the configuration, and now that switch configuration has become very, very complex. This would be another very quick way to be able to start from scratch. My third and my final use case would be the example of, let's say you want to sell the equipment, or let's say you want to move the Cisco switch from one network segment to a different network segment. So let me break this down even further. In the case of selling the equipment, at no time and under no circumstances should you be sharing your IP scheme or personal private IP addresses that might be in your device. So that needs to be wiped clean. And in the example of moving the equipment to a different network segment, I would definitely prefer treating this repurposed hardware just like brand new hardware that you would unbox, then rack and stack. So resetting the configuration to a default state will give you that flexibility to set up that switch as if it was brand new. There is probably about a minute and a half of booting that's left. It's still going through some of its checks to make sure that everything is working correctly. We'll just follow along as it is almost complete. At this point, the reboot is almost complete. We're just waiting for the system configuration dialog prompt to appear, where it's going to ask you if you would like to enter the initial configuration. Just type no, and you'll be returned to the prompt. And that's it. Please like and subscribe if you found any value in this video, and come back for the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.